Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man, and today we're going to continue working on the Oliver 500. There's several things I want to do to it in order to get it ready to go places. The first thing was I took off this ridiculous wooden bumper that was on the tractor when I got it. I think I already had it off in that last video, so you never saw that. But I can put a picture of the tractor in here, what it looked like when I picked it up. So that takes care of that. I also couldn't help myself, and I had to clean up this dash a little bit because it was pretty bad. I mean, it was rusty, and I can't deal with that. So that got different paint. The rest of it I'm going to try to clean up and use some flits on it. I'm out of flits though, so it should be here anytime. I ordered some here a while back. But the big thing to start with is I want to replace this radiator hose. As you can see, it's not got long left for this world, and I had to saw the clamps off because they would not move. So as usual, project starting wonderfully, and it would be very much better to do this with the bonnet off, but I cannot get it off of there because I do not know how to get the muffler out of there without destroying it. So I ordered a bunch of books from the Charles City Museum, and I'm going to, when they get here, hopefully it will tell me how things work without just going in blind and ripping things apart. So probably table the pounding out of the dents, you know. I may take the front off of the grill and see if I can get in there and get the white part separated from the green. I really don't know how it's put together. But first order of business is this radiator hose. It does not have enough water in it, so we need to give this some attention. Also, while I'm thinking about it, something that people never ever remember to do on these is you have to grease the water pump. If you can see up in there, can you see that grease fitting on the water pump there? It looks very neglected, like nobody in this tractor's past life has thought to do such a thing. So I want to grease that, as well as everything that I can find that needs greasing, and then we should be in a lot better shape than we were to start with. So I'm going to try to find a bucket, because I know that there's no way I'll be able to salvage that antifreeze. I know me, I'm going to make a mess. So I'll do that, and then we'll get started. Okay, here we go. Let's make a mess, and then we will regret it later. But I don't know how else to do it. Oh. Well, kind of. I'm not catching the bucket at all. That's great. You know, that's cool. My plan here did not work at all. So, good for me. Apparently, there is a drain hole in the frame way up under the nose. And that is not where I thought that this would come out. Come off of here. There. Oh yeah. This hose was toast. I pretty well destroyed it getting it off of there. Let's put this down there. And this up here. And see if we can in fact get it in there. If my measuring is correct, this new one is ever so slightly shorter than the old one, which is fine, because I felt like the old one was a little too long. But watch me be way wrong and regret this. I'm actually wondering if taking the generator off would make it much easier. Boy, why I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Well, you can't see what I'm doing, but I am doing. It's working. I can see over top of the generator. Okay. Well, we'll see about getting something better, like a nut driver or something. Cheap Chinesium nut driver, sure. Safety orange, so you can find it. Let's see here. We need to get this in the right place. There we go. I think that's got that one. Let's see. I can see better on the camera than I can see in real life. Isn't that handy? And I cannot get my hand up there to do this. Can't see what I'm doing. Sure, I'm too high. I can feel that. Okay. Get down in the rubber. I think we're where we need to be. I'll watch the video later and then realize I'm an idiot, like I usually do. I can't see a thing. Kind of, sort of. I hope I'm doing what I need to do. Good. Quick check to make sure we're not rubbing anywhere, and we're not. And that works. That is a much more gentle bend. The last one was kind of wadded up down in the corner, so I guess now we will put some antifreeze back in it. I assume what we will find is that this radiator probably leaks, and that's why it was low on antifreeze, because why not, you know? Why not have that problem? See, that's where the sheet metal should be if everything was working right, I think. I don't even know. There. That's where it should be. I don't know about that. All right. Can we spill it all over the bonnet? This is why I think our temperature gauge wasn't working, because it's in the upper neck here. So temperature gauges don't read air, they have to read liquid. So if you don't have enough liquid to get to the top, you're not going to have a temperature gauge. Let me go fill this with water, and then we'll see about finishing it up. Ah, here we go. There, we spilled some. Good. I wanted to not know. Now I see another potential problem here that we're going to need to address before we go any farther, and that is, I'm thinking that our overflow tube is not open, and this will not work. That's how you destroy cooling systems. I like how when I want to find something laying around, I can, but any other time I'd be tripping over stuff. Come on. Let's get in there. Come on. There we go. Now we're all the way through it. Are we dripping out of there? Yes, we are. Good. I don't think we're dripping out enough, but we can soon fix this. Always keep that tube open. I run into the trouble with those mud dauber wasps. Always want to build something in the end of the hose you got on there or whatever, and then you don't have it open. See, let's fire it up and let it run. Come on, little feller. Make sure you're still in neutral. Beautiful. Well, so far so good. We're going to take a quick break from that, and we're going to try to grease this water pump while we are thinking about it, because, you know, when has it been done? Probably never. And the next question is, how much? Well, first of all, you need to get all the air out of your grease gun. Otherwise, you won't put the grease where you want it to be. Next, you want enough that it's going to heat up and then drip all over your belt, so that squeals. No, see, I'm not sure that any is going in there, but we're gonna hope that maybe some did. Yep, that's good. I got it on the belt. That's what we want. Sure. I don't know. Here's hoping that a little bit got through, because I don't know what else to do. I don't think that much, if any, got through, but we're gonna hope so. We're gonna grease just whatever we can see, and hopefully we get them all. There's one back in here. Oh, sure, yeah, a lot. Way too much. What else? Is there anything else that has a grease fitting? None that I see on this side. Let's go around to the front of the other side first, and then we'll go to the back, because the back is sure to be a whole can of worms. Probably a bunch back there. Okay. I'm sure this won't take any grease. Oh, wow. It actually did. And that one's taking a little. wasting a lot, but I think my grease coupler is wore out because I'm not getting a good grab. Well, it's the next day, and I thought I'd show you some of the results of my flitzing so far. There you can see before and after, and the front is going to turn out better than the back. I mean, it almost makes me wonder whether or not somebody had this nosed into the building a little bit and this back half sat outside, because it's a lot rougher than what the front is. But I'm gonna give it my best shot here. I'm still not feeling the best, so if you can't understand me, that's why. But anyway, gonna keep going on this. I can't figure out how to get the muffler out, so I'm probably gonna just try to take that whole flange loose and then see if I can get that out through the hole. I'd really like to take this hood off and fix some of the dents, but I may not get that done before the weekend. In case I feel good enough to go, I'd like to take this to the show that I'm going to. So I'm gonna keep working at this and see if I can't get it somewhat passable. This here, I wish it would all look like this. This is beautiful here. You know, I painted this and you can see, you know, the difference in color in the middle, faded out. But boy, that's sweet. I wish the whole thing would look like that. Well, I think it's coming along nicely. I ran out of flits, so I'm gonna have to stop. You can definitely tell that the front is a little bit better than the back, and this side is better than this side, even though the decal is better on this side than the other side. That's odd, but this is the roughest part right here. But I'm happy with the results. And just a basic cleaning here. I've been getting some of this surface rust off of the wheel. You can tell where I stopped. So I think I can probably bring those around too. So pretty good results for not working on it that long.